Hello, I'm Jasjit Khan with the Division of Design, Office of Engineering Services 2, Hydraulics. Our project was to install an HDPE down drain system on a steep slope along Route 17 in Santa Clara County in the Santa Cruz Mountains. The problem that existed was we had deteriorated CSP piping running down steep slopes with a very heavily forested terrain, no opportunities to grade, limited opportunities to anchor. The challenge was to replace existing corrugated steel down drains on irregular slopes with steep drop-offs in heavily forested terrain with limited opportunities to grade. This required an innovative solution that would reduce environmental impacts, limit the need for future maintenance, and convey stormwater flows without disjointing, and that could be constructed in a safe and timely manner. The solution was to use HDPE down drains, which were fused together and anchored with pipe restrainers, half-inch steel cable, and earth soil anchors to keep them in place. The benefits were reduced environmental impacts. No trees had to be cut. Fused pipe joints eliminated leaks and prevented sediment transport. Grading was not required to smooth the slope. Heavy equipment was not needed. Only light equipment and hand tools were needed to place and anchor the down drains. Also, reduced maintenance in the form of fused pipe and slip joint sections are less likely to come apart at the joints. HDPE pipe and cable anchors are more flexible than CSP pipe and can move laterally and vertically. They are more likely to stay intact beneath falling branches, trees, and rocks. This innovation will be useful for future down drain systems where there are irregular slopes, steep slopes, and heavily forested terrain, which require conveyance of flows down to the toe of slope. Thank you.
Over the past several years, Caltrans and the Federal Highway Administration have embarked on an initiative for sustainability and recyclability of our existing roadways. Recently, a project on Route 84 in Solano County used the concept of cold foam in-place recycling to repair a distressed asphalt concrete roadway. The process involves removing the top layer of asphalt and part of the base, mixing it in a crusher, and adding foaming and stabilizing agents to create a new base. Once this base is created, it can be graded and roller compacted. This base becomes firm. It's firm enough to accommodate traffic for several days until a final lift of asphalt is placed on it. We expect this roadway to last anywhere from 10 to 15 years. The biggest advantage in using this system is in its recyclability. You're using materials in place, recycling, and not having to off-haul. Also, you minimize the exposure of construction traffic to regular traffic on the roadways, thereby providing a safer work environment. This process has been used extensively in District 3 for the past several years, and now it's gaining momentum in District 4. Cold foam in-place recycling meets the initiative and the goals of the Federal Highway Administration and Caltrans for sustainability and recyclability. By opting to make the most of quality construction materials in place on California's roadways, we not only save time and money, we reduce the demand on material sources. Thank you very much.
I'm Harold Gaskill with the District 4 Engineering Services Materials Group, and I'll also be sharing some information about the continuously reinforced concrete pavement now in place on the Doyle Drive segment of Highway 101 through San Francisco. This project incorporates a blend of different roadway strategies, including elevated viaducts, 2 cut-and-cover tunnels, and at-grade roadways. For the segment of pavement between the tunnels, where any maintenance work will be subject to challenging constraints in terms of both time and space, the anticipated reduction in maintenance activities justifies the selection of a longer-lasting, high-integrity reinforced concrete pavement. CRCP provides a more uniform riding surface than conventional jointed plain concrete pavement, and it retains this smoothness throughout its design life by preventing cracks from opening wider than required to accommodate thermal movements. By selecting longer-lasting pavements, we can reduce life cycle costs and minimize impacts on the environment and the traveling public.
Hi, my name is Eric Bayford, and I work in Design North Counties. I am the project engineer for the Marin 101 580 project, which is a ramp metering and traffic operation systems project. The innovation I am presenting is conversion of Google aerial maps to vector-based base maps. Our Geographical Information System branch has created Google aerial maps based in the Caltrans coordinate system. The design team has decided to convert these aerial maps to a digitized base map for my project in Marin 101-580. The benefits for including this innovation is number one, reducing the need for on-site surveying for items that require less precision for placement, for example, CCTVs, traffic monitoring stations, and wireless magnetometer vehicle detection sensors. Number two, it improves the project schedule by utilizing CAD to convert the Google aerial maps rather than performing on-site surveying. Number three, it increases safety by reducing traffic exposure for the survey groups. And finally, it provides a significant cost savings since digitized maps cost less than survey work. And that is a brief summary of my innovation for Marin 101-580 ramp metering project.
This presentation is being brought to you by the Office of Special Projects, the people that design and build beyond the typical. Why are we trying to achieve LEED? The department is voluntarily joining the global effort in redefining the places where we work, live, and learn in a more sustainable and responsible way.
What are we doing to accomplish LEED? District 4 has chosen several building reconstruction projects to be the first maintenance facilities statewide to incorporate a methodical LEED analysis, design, and certification process in implementing this work.
In this way, District 4 is aspiring to adhere to the department's vision, greening of the orange.
One project at a time.
The first project is the 3,500 square foot building for the maintenance crews serving the Richmond-San Rafael Bridge just north of the toll plaza.
The second building is the 55,000 square foot building complex for various maintenance crew functions located just south of the toll plaza of the San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge.
The project is scheduled to be in construction in early 2013, and the new building is to be in service in 2014. The completed design is currently estimated at $3.5 million.
The building complex is scheduled to be in construction in mid-year 2013, and the new complex is scheduled to be in service in 2015. The completed design is currently estimated at $43.7 million.
How will we achieve LEEDs? When construction is completed, LEED credit points are awarded by a third-party reviewer in the following categories.
Sustainable site development. Incorporating features such as biofiltration systems to handle stormwater or light glare reduction design on the existing sites on which the buildings are located. Water savings such as high-efficiency plumbing fixtures.
Energy savings such as rooftop solar panels.
Material selection using recycled and regionally available products. Indoor environmental qualities such as acoustic envelope work areas.
Based on the points awarded, a LEED certification level is identified for the completed construction. The building is then registered on a nationwide list with all buildings on that LEED certification level. The registration also allows the building to display its LEED credits.
Who? The project development team implementing these projects consists of a multi-discipline technical staff and accredited LEED professionals from engineering services in Sacramento and functional units from District 4.
PowerPoint presentations, information, and frequently asked questions about LEED, the national agencies involved with LEED, and the department's LEED efforts can be found on the Caltrans website. Thank you for your attention.